All right, here we go. Welcome to Waupaca High School for the regional final here in Division II. It is the visiting Lakeland Thunderbirds and the home Waupaca Comets. Steve Aves alongside Braden Sutter here from beautiful Waupaca High School for some high school girls volleyball tonight. Waupaca coming off of a 4-set win, 3-1 over Medford on Thursday. Lakeland, a little bit tougher. They had a 5-set winner at Wisconsin Dells on Thursday. They made that nearly a 3-hour trip from Minocqua down to Wisconsin Dells. They got back, reset, were ready to go, and now they make the 2-hour trip here to Waupaca for this regional final. The winner will take on either Mosinee or Reedsburg on Thursday next week. If Reedsburg's able to pull off the upset against Mosinee and Waupaca wins, that sectional semifinal will be right here at the Comet Gymnasium. We got one other game on the network tonight. Marshfield is at Stevens Point, a clash of Wisconsin Valley Conference teams in Stevens Point tonight. Spash knocked off Marshfield twice en route to that conference championship. We get set here. Obviously, games all around the state tonight. We also will keep an eye on that Mosinee-Reedsburg game. Give a shout-out to our buddy Greg Scott for providing his live stat sheet to us. So we'll have an eye on that one and keep you informed of what is happening up on I-39 in Mosinee. So it should be a good one here tonight. We'll hear from our friends over at Farmers State Bank and then come back with your Associated Bank starting lineups. But, again, usually the halftime show, but no halftime in volleyball, obviously. So we'll hear from our friends over at Farmers State Bank. Come back with your introductions and national anthem. You're watching high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Why should they choose Farmers State Bank?
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are here investing in you and investing in this beautiful community. So is there really any other way you should go? Definitely Farmers State Bank.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. We do so many different things as far as giving back to the community, and they always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you. Have a great day. I love our employees.
Farmers State Bank is investing in you. Each year since 1997, we've participated in National Teach Kids to Save Day. This is a day that we are teaching the youth a unique banking program to teach them saving for the future. We feel that saving is a valuable financial lesson for them now and in the future. That's just one of the reasons you should bank with Farmers State Bank.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we're not only a full-service bank, but we also are very community-oriented bank. So we give to a lot of different organizations, not just the big things that people may see, like when we donated to the football field or the Zamboni for hockey, or to the playground splash pad project, or to Lakeland Field. Not just those things, but also the little things like the community churches, the festivals that we give to, Waupaca Arts Hub or Arts Board. You know, we give to just an extreme amount of organizations, and I don't think people realize what we actually do for the community, and I think that's what sets us apart from the rest.
You know what I like most about my job is that I have the opportunity to help the loan officers type loans for people that are looking to make their dreams come true.
Farmers State Bank is actually one of the last local community banks in the area. We are very community driven, always involved in Project Backpack, donations to sporting programs, the schools, always trying to get financial literacy to students, and always just trying to be out in the community and do whatever we can to help Waupaca.
They should choose Farmers State Bank because we truly care about our customers. We watch out for them with scams, with so many things going on nowadays, whether they're scams that have been around a while or even new ones. We get trained very well on trying to pick up on that in all departments so that we can protect our customers, and that, again, we've been with them for multiple generations. We don't want to see them lose the money that they have from retirement or anything like that. We want them to be protected.
When you walk into Farmer State Bank, someone's always going to say hi. They're going to greet you with a smile, and when you're leaving, they're going to say, have a great day. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmer State Bank is always here for you.
You know, Farmer State Bank is so special to me because I get to walk in every day and actually enjoy doing my job. I look forward to coming to work and getting the opportunity to work with people that have now become my second family.
When we say we're investing in you, we truly mean it.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmer State Bank.
All right, welcome back to Waupaca High School. We get you ready for regional final action here tonight on Zaleski Sports. It's the Lakeland Thunderbirds out of the Great Northern Conference and the Waupaca Comets out of the Northeastern Conference here battling for a regional championship. Other games that we're going to keep our eye on in Chippewa Falls, it is McDonell. Listen to this record. McDonell Catholic Central 42-2 on the year. They're taking on Columbus Catholic 26-14. Eau Claire Regis is hosting Edgar. We'll see if we can pull that one up for you as well. Just some local area teams that Zaleski Sports has covered throughout the last for quite a while. So we'll keep an eye on those, and we'll have our national anthem here in just a moment. And then our starting lineups, which are presented by Associated Bank. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully it's not pay-per-view here. Good deal. All right, we'll turn over to our public address announcer for our national anthem.
Sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, and we ask everyone to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. Your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. To honor our nation and those defending our freedom, if you are physically capable, we invite you to stand, removing any headgear and placing your hand over your heart, and join us for the performance of the national anthem. The flag is located to the right of the scoreboard.
All right, welcome back to Waupaca High School. We get you ready for some regional final action once again here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Winner will take on either Mosinee or Reedsburg next Thursday in a sectional semifinal. The top of this bracket always extremely tough with Rice Lake. We'll see how the Warriors do tonight as well. Waupaca in their navy tops with red shoulders, red numerals, white outlines, and Lakeland in their white tops, black lettering, and black numerals as well. Have our Associated Bank starting lineups. Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be strong. Starting lineup for the Lakeland Thunderbirds. Vivian Pertilli, number 3. Number 4 is Bryn Warshall. Number 5 is Sloan Timmerman. Number 7 is Lexi Gindorf. Number 9 is Sylvie Berkland. I got the starting lineups wrong somewhere. Number 15 is Ava Evenhouse. The libero tonight is Greta Johnson. They forgot Sloan Timmerman. They got to make sure that they get that corrected before the game starts, but they forgot. They forgot Sloan, but Sloan Timmerman is in the starting lineups. And for the home Waupaca Comets, the senior number 3 is Peyton Carlson. Haley Bouchard is number 7. Of course, Peyton is surpassing 2,000 career kills in their game against Medford, 1,000 career digs. Peyton Carlson, Haley Bouchard. Number 8 is Ava Whittle. Number 11 is Ava Adamchak, a freshman. Number 12 is Taylor Kling. 13 is Molly Martins. And the libero is Sage Soto. Glad you're joining us tonight. Our starting lineups presented by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Stevens Point and Marshfield just about to get underway. We're just about to get underway here tonight. Thank you all again for tuning in. Leave a note in the comments and we will make sure to give you a shout out. Andrew says good luck to both teams. Thank you, Andrew. Or good luck, teams. Thank you, Andrew, for tuning in tonight here on Zaleski Sports.
And we anticipate some outstanding performances tonight for our regional championship. But more than anything,
Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca is a 4th-generation locally owned jewelry store. Finding the perfect ring, necklace, earrings, watch, diamonds, and so much more. Perfect for any occasion and even offering repair. That's Fletcher's Jewelry, downtown Waupaca. And Marshfield trying to knock off Spash for the first time this year. We'll keep an eye on that game, and we are excited to be here in Waupaca. Tonight, it'll be Ava Adamchak to serve it. Her pink tiger striped shoes. We are going to be ready to go here in just a moment. Student section pumped up for Waupaca. Coach Liz Kinnear said this is one of the most fun teams that she's had. Just a bunch of girls that sometimes they act like toddlers, but other than that, they are a great bunch of young ladies. Adamchak with the serve over, and we are underway here in Waupaca. The first point goes to Lakeland. Ava Evenhouse with the kill. And it's 1-0 Thunderbirds. Amanda says Bailey and Tessa cheering from home tonight. See if we can get you a Comet win. Peyton Nelson. Who else for Waupaca to get the first point? We're tied at 1. Again, I haven't had the privilege of seeing Peyton live yet. But man, it's going to be a fun one tonight. The right hand swing over by Sloan Timmerman. Again, Sloan wasn't announced, but she was out there, and Peyton Carlson with another one. 2-1 Waupaca first set. Give a shout out to Mike Wenlett and Joe Anderson tonight over at the Spash Fieldhouse. Tied at 2 over there. And right on the line and an ace for Molly Martins. Martins, the jump serve again. Set up, even house in the middle, right over the top. Ava's got the 2 points so far for Lakeland. And to serve it up will be Lainey Frisch. Lainey, a junior. Upperclassmen heavy are the T-Birds. That's looked like a left hand there from Carlson. She scores it again. Of course, Peyton heading to Creighton next year. Most decorated Waupaca Comet volleyball player in history. The right hand swing touched there, popped up. Over again goes Carlson. Evenhouse is there. She was in the net. 5-2 Waupaca early on here in the first. The first three games or so against Medford were close, and then Waupaca blew it open 25-8 in the fourth set. Evenhouse again. That one's popped up. Far side, Carlson scores it again. Newman Catholic hosting Athens tonight. Keep an eye on that one as well. Evenhouse over the top. Set up again, right over the top of the block. And it's a point to Ava Whittle. The jump serve again. Popped up by Greta Johnson, sent over. Carlson asked for it, and she smashes it to the floor. 8-2 Comets. Wow. Haley Bouchard to serve it. Short serve, dug out nicely, right over the top. Whittle there again, Carlson again, smashes it again. My goodness, 9-2 Comets. Timeout, Thunderbirds. All Comets to start here in the first. 9-2 Waupaca. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Peyton Carlson's show here in the first with the help of Haley Bouchard and Ava Whittle. And all Comets here in the first so far, 9-2 Waupaca. See if we get a live scoring here from Greg. Far side attack for Pertilli. And again, Peyton scores it. Her final home volleyball match of her career. She's making the most of it so far, 10-2 Waupaca, unless Reedsburg is able to upset Mosinee tonight. It's 7-4 Mosinee early on. We'll have highlights. We'll have a highlight combo of those two matches. Evenhouse gets it blocked. Popped up by Seaberg. Blocked by Carlson. He's doing it all. Payton goes to the other side to get the ball. Usually you wait for the opponent to pick it up. She was not wasting any time. Haley Bouchard with the right hand. And went long on that one on the attack by Marley Strasburg. Nine in a row for the Comets. The attack by Pertilly. Popped up in the back row. The middle, that one went long on the attack by Whittle. Side out point for the Thunderbirds, much needed for Lakeland. And Ava Evenhouse, the senior, will be in to serve it up. Smash out to an 11-4 lead. Evenhouse with the serve. Popped up by Bouchard. Back sets it to Carlson. Popped up. She's right there to clean it up with the left-hand attack. A damn check back in for Waupaca, and now the senior to serve it. Popped up by Johnson. Sent over by Strasburg. A damn check with the attack that time. Far side for Pertilly. Popped up by Bouchard. Set up again by Kling. Right hand. Too far for a damn check. 4 serving 13. Again, Ava just a freshman. Addison Perkis a freshman. Sage Soto a sophomore. Allison Landry a sophomore. Liberty Pankow a sophomore. A bunch of juniors and seniors on this Waupaca team. Bryn Warshall to serve it. Back sets it through the block and the kill for Whittle. Sage Soto to serve it up. Over to Gindorf. Carlson. Kling to a damn check. She got it blocked at the net. The Thunderbirds there waiting that time. Sylvie Berkland on the block. 5 serving 14 now for Vivian Pertilly. Pertilly with the right hand swing over. Dug out by Carlson. Set up again by Kling on the attack. That one went far. Carlson chases it down, and over it went on the attack for Martins. At the net, jousted, popped up, and they're going to say it was going to be a lift on Waupaca. Lakeland scores back-to-back points for the first time tonight. Pertilly on the serve, Carlson on the dig, Kling on the set, back sets it to a damn check. Ava Damchek with the attack. Kling on the serve. On the swing that time, popped up. Back row attack this time for Carlson. A little finesse from the senior, 16-6 Waupaca. Kling at it again. Short serve. Good attack that time by Gindorf. Popped up by the Comets. Bouchard down the line. Johnson there to dig it out. Back line for Payton. Set up by Soto. A damn check on the near side. Popped back up by Pertilly. The swing by Gindorf is good. Good rally. That time won by the Thunderbirds. Mutual of Waupaca Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwaupaca.com to find an agent near you. Line drive serve. Carlson is there. Kling. Peyton from the back line. Blocked by Evenhouse. Ava there again. Kling, right hand. Martins popped up. Johnson. Pertilli chases it down. Over it goes for Warshall. Back sets it for Bouchard, who puts it down. Scorer from Eau Claire, Edgar 14, Regis 13 in the first set. Warshall sets it up. Gindorf, that one's tipped at the net. Kling chases it down in the middle for Martins. Now it's going to go wide on the attack by Molly Martins. Side out point, Thunderbirds. Ellison Seberg to serve it, the junior. At the net for Kling. Carlson in, back line. She did her full rotation, and now she's back to the front line for Waupaca. Molly Martins, the senior, to serve. Set up again, chase down. The attack for Timmerman. Carlson got it. Martins the swing. Chase down, Evenhouse. Johnson over. Free one here for the Comets. Kling tipped at the net, and it's another one for Waupaca. Ava Whittle. Waupaca the first to 20 here in the first, 20-8, and Lakeland will use their second and final timeout. All Waupaca here in the first. You're watching regional final girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
We're back to Waupaca. All Comets here in the first. All Spash in the first, and Stevens Point 18-9. How about this? Upset alert. Ding, ding, ding. Columbus Catholic up 15-10 on McDonell in the first set. Again, the Max 42-2 coming into the game tonight over in Chippewa Falls, and they have a service error. The Dons up 6 in the first. A nice matchup. Dons, Wildcats, Edgar, and Columbus. That game would be in Edgar for a sectional semifinal. Tough pass, jousted. Who was in the net? They're going to say Lakeland was in the net. Good. Brule wants explanation. No argument there. 21-8 Comets. Molly Martins, the senior, going to try and finish this one off for Waupaca. Popped up by Kinnear. Far side, Bouchard. Back line, just a bit out. 9 serving 21 here in the first. Edgar up 18-15 in the first set. Might be making a return trip to Edgar next week. In the middle for Evenhouse. Tipped. Point, Lakeland. Get that little mojo back, get that momentum back after a long bus ride, sitting around the gym, the school for a little while. Come back, get ready for the second set. Soto to Carlson, far side for Bouchard, and she scores it. Haley Bouchard, 22-10. 22-10 Waupaca. Score from Mosinee. It is 21-13 Indians over Reedsburg. Bouchard is there. Kling, right hand over the top. Johnson set up for Seaberg. Back line, and Kinnear can't track it down, and Bouchard dove and slid a good 10 feet on her belly to try and play that one up. Got into the bleachers, and it's 11 serving 22. Senior Ava Evenhouse. The jump serve. Bouchard to Kling. Back set to Carlson. 23-11. They do have 2 extra volleyballs on the scores table right by the scoreboard keeper. Just in case Peyton does pop one of the balls. It's they've got some backups. Peyton Carlson back row. First mistake tonight for the Comets. Not just for Peyton, but as a team in this first set, they've been just about flawless. Twelve serving 23 here in the first. Back line, it's out, and we're at set point. Stanley Boyd takes set 1 over Stratford, 25-16. Sage Soto going to try and finish it off here for Waupaca. Chased down by Warshall, right hand, and down for Gindorf. 24-13, Vivian Pertilli to serve. Right hand for Pertilli. Popped up by Carlson. Kling near side for Martins. She scores it. Waupaca wins it here in the first, 25-13. Lakeland did have a lead, 1-0. Waupaca went on to, they had a stretch of 9 points in there to take a 12-2 lead. They will switch sides, and we will have the second set when we come back. You're watching Regional Final Volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Some score updates here on Zaleski Sports throughout the state. Edgar and Regis tied at 22 in the first set. Columbus Catholic 22-15 over McDonell in the first set. It's a Don's timeout. Marshfield, Joe's putting all graphics up here. Can't tell what the score of the first set was. 25-11 Spash over Marshfield at the Spash Fieldhouse tonight. And Rib Lake is up on Winter in their matchup. It'll be fun to keep an eye on all the games on Zaleski Sports and on Huddle for the games that are streamed on Huddle tonight. Jump serve for Greta Johnson, and Haley Bouchard sends it over. Taylor Kling the dig. Soto at the net for Adamczyk. Ava Adamczyk, the freshman, starts off the second set with a point for Waupaca. Freshman back at it again to serve it for the Comets. And she aces it. Ava Adamczyk with the ace. 2-0 Waupaca. Won the first one 25-13. Pass it up to Evenhouse in the middle. Back line. Soto to Adamczyk. Kling with the send over. Sets up. Evenhouse out. 3-0 Comets. 24-23 Regis over Edgar. (3-1) now as Lakeland will serve it up. Get a little closer in Chippewa Falls, 23-19. Oh, they got a 23-19 in Chippewa. Popped up by Kling. There goes Carlson. Not sure we'll get a 23-19 tonight. 4-1 Waupaca. If we do, we'll be ready. If you know, you know. Molly Martin's the serve. At the net for Evenhouse. Bouchard the dig. Far side, Carlson swings and, oh, what a save! Can't make it over. 5-1 Waupaca. The jump serve for Martins. Sets up. Evenhouse blocked to the net. Again at it. Cross court. Kling with the dig. Carlson off the block. Scores it again. 6-1 Waupaca. It's going to be point to Lakeland. Bouchard goes cross court. Popped up again by Seaberg and sent over off the head of Bouchard. And just punched it over. Heck of a play there by Strasburg. Far side, Carlson. She got blocked and down. Momentum to the T-Birds. Big time play for the Thunderbirds. Bouchard digs it at the net. Haley again. Kling back sets it to Carlson, who puts it into the net. 3 in a row for the Thunderbirds. And an ace for Lakeland. Served by Laney Freisch. Freisch again at it. What did I tell you? Get out of that first set. Get your legs back underneath you. And get a little bit of momentum back. And then Peyton Carlson scores it. 7-5 Waupaca. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. Carlson blocked again at the net. Even house right in the middle for the Thunderbirds. Talk about all these games and what's happening throughout the state. Might be the biggest surprise of the night so far is even happening in a gym as Carlson throws it down. Not even happening in a gym tonight or even in the state of Wisconsin. It is Oregon 0, Wisconsin 0. 2 minutes to go in the first half in Eugene. Point for the Thunderbirds. First and goal for the Ducks. It is pouring in Eugene tonight. It is raining hard in Oregon. Bryn Warshall the serve. Bashard with the dig. Far side for Adamczyk. Sent over again. Kling is there. Soto back over to Adamczyk again. Tipped at the net. The swing back corner. Bashard. And sent over by Whittle. Near side, the swing, the block, the play up for Johnson. Over again goes Pertilly. Kling back sets it to Carlson in the back row. Johnson with the dig. The swing, Carlson there. In the middle for Whittle. Sent up again, Pertilly. A damn check, but played back for Warshall. Soto is there. Kling passes up and tough pass. Points go to the Thunderbirds. And we're tied at 8 here in the second. Back line, Bashard on the serve by Warshall. Peyton Carlson smashes it long. T-Birds have the lead, 9-8. Warshall, the senior, to serve it up. Kling. Whittle blocked. Carlson in the back row, passes up to Adamczyk. She swings, it's blocked, but it's out. Point, Waupaca. Now the sophomore Sage Soto. Sage the jump serve. Popped up, Warshall. Tipped at the net, Carlson's there, she sends it over. Back sets it this time, Carlson the left-hand dig. The attack from Gindorf. Johnson, Gindorf again on the far side, blocked again. And it won't be played again. It's going to be point to the Waupaca Comets, 10-9. Waupaca. Soto to serve it. Warshall, and it's going to be out of the side of the antenna. It's 11-9. 11-9 Waupaca. Oregon scores with 1:07 to go in the first half. And a kill for Lexi Gindorf. Dodgers, Jays, game 2. Toronto putting a beating on the Dodgers last night. Far side for Martin. She swings. She sends it along. We're tied again at 11. The swing from Pertilli. A damn check at the net. It can't be played again, and Waupaca back out on top. Taylor Kling, the senior, serves it. Gonna be sent over by Berkland. In the middle for Martins, dug out by Johnson. Gindorf is there again for Timmerman, dug out by Soto. Far side for a damn check, and Ava scores it. 13-11, Waupaca. Johnson is there. In the middle, Soto can't play it up. Point for Berkland. Credit Johnson. The serve, short serve, dug out by Bouchard. In the middle for Martins, and Molly scores it. 14-12, Waupaca. First set went to Mosinee. It was 25-19, and they lead the second set against Reedsburg 13-6. A damn check. Johnson with the dig. Back sets it. Tipped at the net. It's going to be played and scored for Sloan Timmerman. 13 serving 14. Marshfield making the second set a little bit closer. It's tied at 11 actually in the second set. Marshfield and Spash. Short serve, and it's an ace. We're tied at 14. Allison Seberg, the ace. Jump serve again, went right at Kinnear. Martins the swing, and it's going to be out. Point to the T-Birds, 15-14. Jump serve again, and an ace again for Seberg. Thunderbirds lead by 2 here in the second. Seberg again. Going right at Olivia Kinnear. Molly Martins cross court. Oh, what a placement there by the senior Molly Martins. Regis all over Edgar in the second set, 11-3. Still might be a surprise in Chippewa Falls. Columbus leading McDowell 9-7 in the second set. Even house over the top, dugout. Kinnear, far side Carlson. And it's going to be wide on the attack. Thunderbirds lead by 2. Lainey Frisch serves it, and it's going to go wide on the service error. Haley Bouchard to serve it for Waupaca. Haley, the senior, into the net. Service error back to back. El Poblano Mexican American Grill brings a full and diverse menu of breakfast, lunch, and dinner options to Waupaca. Always fresh, always authentic. Stop into El Poblano on the County Road QQ. in Waupaca. Timeout, Waupaca. Lakeland leads it 19-16. We'll be back with the remainder of the second after this on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Momentum has swung all the way to the Lakeland Thunderbirds here in the second set. Waupaca had a lead 6-2. And Lakeland has gained the momentum right back. The little momentum that Edgar may have had is all but gone in Eau Claire. And right on the line, and it's an ace. Oh, perfect placement for Frisch. 20-16, or excuse me, for even house. All Regis in the second, 17-4. Even house again, short serve. Soto is there. Kling chases it down for Carlson, too hard. 21-16. Waupaca all sorts of out of sync here. Even house again, short serve. Bashard, Carlson, Whittle, blocked through the nets. Side out, point, Waupaca. Peyton Carlson with the Comets trailing by 4. Jump serve for the senior into the net. 22-17. In to serve will be Bryn Warshall. Serves it to the back line. Soto, Kling chases it down. Adamczak just able to get it over. Far side, Gindorf, too far on that one. Lakeland asking for a touch, doesn't get it. 22-18. Soto to serve. Back line popped up, Gindorf. Warshall back over to Lexi, tipped to the net. Popped up by Carlson, Kling over to Adamczak. The swing too strong. 23-18 in favor of Lakeland. And into serve will be Vivian Pertilli. Pertilli the serve. Carlson the dig at the net for Kling. Far side for Martins, left hand, and scores it, and there we go. 23-19, we got it for you. I learned something about the reason that they called it 23-19 on Monsters, Inc. I'll tell you that here in a second. You learn a lot of things on the internet if it's true or not. Interesting fact nonetheless, if it is true. And scores it. Points for Birkeland. 24-19 Lakeland. So what they came up with is 23-19. W is the 23rd letter in the alphabet, and S is the 19th letter. So white sock is 23-19. Greta Johnson. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they said on the internet. Everything you hear or see on the internet is true. No matter what. Lakeland trying to figure out their rotation here. And Greta Johnson going to try and finish this second set for the Thunderbirds. An impressive outing here in the second for Lakeland. Johnson going to try and finish it up. Jump serve for Greta at the net, and it is a point for Ava Evenhouse, and Lakeland takes the second set 25-19. We'll be back with a third after this. You're watching Regional Final Girls Volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production jobs at Waupaca Foundry make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
In every department at Doll Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Doll Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Doll Auto, simple.
An impressive showing for the Thunderbirds in the second set. They won at 25-19, and Waupaca just seemed all sorts of out of rhythm, out of sync for that match, or for that second set. Mosney takes second set 25-14. See if we can get you a score update here from Amherst. Amherst and who are they playing? Richland Center in Amherst tonight for a regional final. And you can find all score updates at ZaleskiSports.com once our night is over. Ava Damchak. To serve at the freshman. Dug out by Johnson, and Waupaca starts off with an ace. Damchak again at it. Popped up by Pertilli. Evenhouse to the back line is too long. 2-0 Comets. Waupaca had a 6-1 lead in the second. Waupaca had a 6-1 lead in the second, and Lakeland able to come back and win that one. At the net for Gindorf. Kling to Carlson. Dug out. Oh, Comets weren't ready for it. Molly Martin's miscommunication, point to the Thunderbirds. To serve it is Seaberg. Carlson swings and scores it. Lakeland didn't agree with that one. Marshfield took the second set against Stevens Point. 25-21. Short serve, Johnson digs it, even house for Timmerman at the net. Ava smashes it home. Serving it is Frisch. Carlson is there to Whittle, blocked by Evenhouse. Bouchard and Kinnear is sent it over. The attack there by Strasburg. Carlson dug out by Johnson. Swinging for Pertilli. Kling to Soto. Back sets it to Carlson. Off the fingertips and down. Point for the Comets. Haley Bouchard, the jump serve. Well, looks like it was going to be well short. Evenhouse able to play it. Oh, give her an ace on that one. And that time Bouchard put it into the net. Columbus Catholic 21-20 lead over McDonald in the second set. Winner of that one likely having to face Regis. Back sets it, and Carlson. Another one. Get you a read here. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered right down Highway 10 here at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. I will tell you, not a large student contingency here from Lakeland, but the Lakeland boys are in a regional final soccer game tonight. So good luck to the Thunderbirds in soccer tonight. We'll see if we can get you an update. They're hosting Mosinee. Peyton Carlson in front of the back line. She got blocked by Pertilli. Five serving 6 now. Looks like they're at halftime in Lakeland, and it's 1-0. 1-0 Lakeland over Mosinee at the break. Pertilli too strong on that one. The attack, it is off the light fixture. In the middle, dug out by Carlson. Kling, a damp check, tipped at the net. Johnson, Bouchard, Kling, Martins, off the block, through the block and down. Back sets it to Pertilli. In the middle for Martins. Molly scores it again. Point, Waupaca, 9-5 Comets. Timeouts. Thunderbirds, 9-5 Waupaca. We'll have more regional final volleyball on Zaleski Sports right after this.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
Comets with the lead. Here in the third, 9-5. See if Mosinee will be victorious. They're up 6-4 in the third set against Reedsburg. They've won at 25-19, 25-14. The winner of this one will take on likely Mosinee on Thursday in Mosinee for a sectional semifinal. Backline too strong for Gindorf. And Waupaca has doubled up. Lakeland here in the third. Tipped at the net. Nicely done by Pertilly that time. Vivian on the kill. Smash up. Now it's tied 3-3 in the third from Stevens Point. Popped up by Soto, chased down by Kling. Martin's on the swing, and off of Pertilly that time. Point to the Comets. Again, that the chant of "Why So Quiet?" I mean, parents can cheer as loud as they want, but you got a whole student body that's probably at the soccer game tonight, trying to will their T-Birds to a win over the Mosinee Indians. Haley Bouchard off the block. And Gindorf, Kling, Carlson from the back row. She didn't make it over. Point, Thunderbirds. Greta Johnson on the serve. Kling in the middle. Martins again blocked. Kling digs it. Carlson passes over to Bouchard. Haley to the back line is there for Vivian Pertilly. In the middle is Evenhouse. Kling digs it. Back sets it to Adamczyk. Dug by Johnson, the libero. Greta again. Kling in the middle for Martins. Back corner and out. Here come the T-Birds. Again, we've been fortunate enough to be at a bunch of games and covering a lot of playoff games. I'm a big fan of the student sections and, of course, the parent sections and whatnot, as Adamczyk couldn't play it over. It's going to be 4 or 5 hits. Point, Thunderbirds. And I'll give a shout out to the student section of Auburndale. They do a tremendous, tremendous job, especially during volleyball. So shout out to those boys from Auburndale. Peyton Carlson dug out over on it, and well strong on that one is Gindorf. Thunderbirds giving the Waupaca all they can handle here tonight, no doubt about it. Regional final plaque on the line. Adamczyk sent over, free one here on the Timmerman send. Over it, Timmerman. Sloan scores it. Just a 2-point set here, as Olivia Kinnear will check back in, as well as Marley Strasberg for the Thunderbirds. Into serve will be Allison Seberg. Went right at Kinnear. Martins right over the top. Sometimes got to be better lucky than good. And Molly very lucky on that one. McDonald tied it up against Columbus Catholic, 1 set apiece in Chippewa Falls. And it's going to be a lift or a carry on Waupaca. 11 serving 13. Back at it again, Laney Frisch. Kling chases it down for Carlson. In stride for Peyton. As 14-11. Haley Bouchard, outstanding all-around athlete is Haley. Three-sport athlete here at Waupaca. Carlson swings and on the back line again. And it's 15-11. Student section calling MVP for Peyton Carlson. She probably could be the MVP the last 3 years. And popped up. Kling at the net this time. Evenhouse, Bouchard in the middle. No, near side for Carlson at the net. Nicely done at the net for the Thunderbirds. Whittle in the middle for Evenhouse. Blocked! Peyton Carlson and Ava Whittle. (16-11). Bouchard again. Sent over for Strasburg. At the net for Kling. Left hand that time for Carlson. Back to the finesse. 17-11, Waupaca. Popped up. Soto, Carlson, blocked. Back over to Kling this time, back line. Popped up by Frisch. Johnson with the right hand. Kinnear is there. In the middle, or near side for Peyton again. Frisch. Far side for Pertilly. Blocked at the net. Pertilly digs it out again. Strasburg, cross court. Bouchard is there. Kling. And got it. Taylor Kling with the sneak attack. Comets lead at 18-11. Back with the remainder of the second, or remainder of the third after this on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back to Waupaca. All Comets here in the third. Been an impressive showing again. For the Comets on this right-hand side of the ledger, Kling to Whittle, and Ava mishits it. Big side out, much needed for the Thunderbirds. Score for Mosinee. It looks like probably a 3-0 sweep as Evenhouse sends along. 16-10 in favor of Mosinee in the third. Strasburg scores it. And that'll bring in Bryn Warshall to serve it up here for the Thunderbirds, trailing by 6. 13, serving 19. Bouchard digs it. Kling sets it. And Adamczyk with the attack. Giddendorf that time. Adamczak cross court, too far. .14 serving 19. Kling in the middle. Whittle got it. Waupaca the first to 20 here in the third. Spash leads Marshfield 14-12 in the third set. McDowell leads Columbus Catholic 10-6 in the third set. And a point at the ace. 21-14. Up a touchdown is Waupaca. Regis trying to sweep Edgar. They're tied at 16 in Eau Claire in the third set. Regis leads at 2-0. Punched over that time by Warshall. Back sets it to Martins. And a good hustle by the T-Birds, but unable to return it. And it's 22-14. Second half for soccer in Minocqua has not started yet, I don't believe. Nope, 40 seconds before the second half starts. And an ace for Soto. And it's 23-14. I don't like to judge a whole lot because Peyton Carlson smashes it there. We got to come up with a little bit more original chanting what's a T-Bird and we can't hear you and stuff like that. You got to get a little bit more original. In the middle, popped up, Kling, Bouchard, and Adamczak gets it blocked, punched over, plays it again, blocked by Martins. Giddendorf right hand. Carlson can't be played again. A side out point to the Thunderbirds. It'll be Vivian Pertilli, the sophomore, to serve it for Lakeland. Of course, out of Minocqua. Molly Martins, the right hand. Waupaca wins at 25-15 here in the third. 2-1 Comets. We head to the fourth. You're watching high school girls regional final volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
All right, we go to the fourth. Waupaca leads it 2-1 in this Division II regional final here on Zaleski Sports. Just past 8 o'clock, Steve Maves, Braden Sutter here from beautiful Waupaca High School. It was time to remind you that now's the time for that new roofing project you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for that brand new roof your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing of Amherst. As expected, Stanley Boyd with a 3-0 sweep over Stratford. Stanley Boyd this year is unbelievable. They are a very, very talented girls volleyball team. Cast your own future at Waupaca Foundry, now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. That's jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Greta Johnson will serve it for the T-Birds. Trying to get this one to a 5th set tonight. In the middle for Martins. Molly says, hopefully not. 1-0 Waupaca. The restoration experts in Waupaca are the place to turn when things go wrong in your home or commercial business. From weather damage, water issues, fire, sewage, or general cleanup, let the restoration experts get your home back the way it was intended. A dam check with the service error. We're tied at 1 here in the 4th. It'll be Allison Seberg, the junior. Jump serve for Allison. Aces it. 2-1 Lakeland. Experience Waupaca's premier lakefront restaurant at the Indian Crossing Casino. You'll find a delicious menu, live music, and stunning lake views all under one roof at Indian Crossing Casino on County Highway Q in Waupaca and along the scenic chain of lakes. 3-1 T-Birds. Going right at Kinnear again. Carlson into the net again, 4-1 Lakeland. Again, it's been the south side of the court. The right-hand side has been the winner so far. And a good start here in the 4th for Lakeland. To Soto, Kling. Carlson will take it herself and popped up. Over for Evenhouse. Martins to Kling. Right back to Martins. Molly sends it down. Side out point for Waupaca. Mosney, pardon me, with a 3-0 sweep over Reedsburg. So the winner of this one will take on Mosney in a sectional semifinal on Thursday next week in Mosney. Point Comets. And exit that. Once again, give a big shout out to Joe Anderson driving from Loyal tonight to Stevens Point to help Mike Wendlandt. And there is an ace from Molly Martins. We're tied at 4 here in the 4th. The last time I was here in Waupaca was a girls basketball sectional final, Assumption and Sevastopol. And Molly Martin sends it along. Again, you can't get much better of a setup here in Waupaca, or really in any gym. Waupaca has just been spectacular to us, and we appreciate all the help that they give to us. And this beautiful accommodation here in the balcony area, high above the Comet floor. Peyton Carlson scores it again. You got everything you need up here. I mean, you got power, hardline internet connection, an unobstructed view, and you're up high. Yeah, it is. It is as perfect of a setup as you can get. Carlson scores it again. Have the wrestling mats behind us. And an ace for Haley Bouchard. 3 in a row for Waupaca. They lead us 7-5. McDonald now up 20-13 on Columbus Catholic in the third set. Bouchard the jump serve again. Johnson is there. Passes it up to Pertilli. In the middle for Whittle. Johnson back sets it. Strasburg blocked by Carlson. Pertilli over top again. Bouchard. Kling to Carlson to the back corner. It's in. Precision for the senior. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan. To keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Either way, no matter who is playing, as Soto went over the line, whoever is playing in Mosinee next week, we will be there. The sectional final right now is scheduled to be played in Altoona on Saturday, November 1st. Next week, everyone. The end of October already. We got playoff football on Halloween this year. We had playoff volleyball last year on Halloween. Oh, set it up for Carlson. Carlson again. Oh, what a double save that was. Strasburg. Oh, scores it for the Thunderbirds. What a job by Lakeland. The double pop-up there for the Thunderbirds. Carlson had a couple of shots at it, and Lakeland was ready for her. Bouchard the dig. Carlson the swing, and the finesse. Scores it. Again, that's one big reason that you can get looked at and signed and be heading to a Division I volleyball powerhouse. Blocked by Whittle and Kling. When you play like that, you have the power and you have the finesse. Bouchard, Kling in the middle. Whittle scores it again. 11-7 to Waupaca. Wisconsin has been shut out in their last 2 games to Iowa and Ohio State. Oregon just scored again. It's 13-0 Ducks. And a tremendous play again for Pertelli. It will be an ace. And it'll be timeout Lakeland. We'll step aside. 12-7 Comets. You're watching regional final girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Welcome back to the Comet Gymnasium here in Waupaca. Waupaca leads at 12-7 here in the fourth set. Take a look at the Spash Fieldhouse here in just a second. Lakeland still leads Mosinee 1-0 in boys soccer. A regional final up in Minocqua tonight. Spash leads Marshfield 2-1 now. See if we can get you a score there. I believe 25-19 maybe. They had a 23-19 at Spash. And an ace for Carlson. Peyton scores it again. Again, we'll be on the field in our Waupaca Foundry postgame show. A plaque will be presented tonight. A looper there for Carlson, popped up by Strasburg. Pertilli. Kling, far side for a dam check. Popped up again by Frisch. Johnson muscles it over. Adamczyk is there again. Kling with the set, and Whittle with the kill. Taylor Kling with another assist. 14-7, Waupaca. Popped up. Sets it. Strasburg tipped at the net. It's going to be a point for Lakeland. Good job by the officials to see that one. And it will be Bryn Warshall to serve it. Bouchard, and an ace for Warshall. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality that you can trust. Bouchard with the dig, Kling with the set, Whittle with the kill. Like poetry, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it's another point for Waupaca. Maybe not poetry, dancing. That's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, goodness. Gindorf off of Bouchard. 15-10. Timmerman back in for the T-Birds. Edgar trying to make a game of it in Eau Claire. They won the third set, and they have and it's tied at 4 in the fourth. Carlson the dig, Kling sets, and Adamczyk on the attack that time. Near side for Timmerman, dug out by Carlson, jousted, but Kling in the nets. Points, Thunderbirds. McDonald looking to flex their muscles against Columbus. They lead at 1-0 in the fourth, leading 2-1 are the Macs. Molly Martins sends it over. Right over the top of the net. Kling right back to Molly Martins. Through the block and into the lap of the Thunderbirds defenders. Taylor Kling sends it. Popped up. Over goes Martins. Warshall to Timmerman. Sloan Timmerman with the kill. (16-12). Greta Johnson to serve. Carlson, Kling, Martins, back corner, dug out by Warshall. Over to Gindorf. Back corner is good for Alexi Gindorf. And here come the Thunderbirds back with a vengeance. 13 serving 16 for Greta Johnson. Dug out by Carlson. Kling is there. Back sets it to the back line for Peyton. Dug out. Bouchard goes cross court. And it's going to be point to Lakeland. Carlson, Kling, Martins, popped up, scores it. Molly Martins again, side out, big time there for Waupaca. Again, I've been a little critical of the Waupaca student section, just not very original. Very bold move to have a blackout when you're playing a team that's only black and white for their school colors. But again, I'm not in any sense to put anywhere, have any word on anything, but just interesting concept. Again, same 3 or 4 chance. You got to get a little bit more original, guys. 18-14, Waupaca. Johnny Horton song comes to mind. Battle of New Orleans. Look it up. Great song. Soto. Carlson. Point to Lakeland. That's what me and Braden will be listening to on the way home. All Johnny Horton all the way home. Braden will have a, do you know who Johnny Horton is? You know who Johnny Horton is? Okay. Otherwise, you're going to get a history lesson. 16-18 Waupaca. Here come the T-Birds again. Substitution back in. Olivia Kinnear back out. Allison Seberg to serve it. Right at a dam check. Carlson left hand. 19-16. For all your propane needs in Waupaca, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane, specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. Even house, back line. And it's 20-15 Waupaca, or 20-16 Waupaca, the first to 20 here in the fourth. Turn to Farmers State Bank for all your banking needs. Farmers is proud to support all the Waupaca High School athletes and wishes the Comets the very best this season. Blocked that time by Bouchard. And it's going to be a point to Waupaca. And Lakeland will use their second and final timeout. 21-16 Waupaca, 4 points away from a regional championship. You're watching Regional Final Volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
All right, welcome back to Waupaca. 21-16. We were just mentioning the wild allegations and the wild betting issues that NBA players and coaches, Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, got in trouble this week. Man, what a mess that is for the NBA. Even house over the top. Bouchard is there. Over to Peyton Carlson. Miss hit it. Still kills it. Still counts the same. 22-16. Card reading glasses. X-ray reading tables. Wild. Wild what those guys did. Popped up by Kling. Kinnear to Carlson, and didn't make it over. 22-17. Did hear somebody joke that it's finally nice to see the 5 or 6 Mafia families working together for once with money laundering and all that stuff. But, oh, there's an ace for Frisch. 22-18. Not finished up here quite yet. Newman 3-0 winners over Athens tonight. Frisch with the right hand. Right over the top. Dug out Bouchard. Kling. Carlson. Blocked by Evenhouse. (22-19). And Waupaca will use a timeout. We'll keep it here as McDonald leads Columbus 10-5. Great game here tonight in Waupaca, and Marshfield leads Spash 12-9. The winner of that one will have to take on Hudson in Menominee next Thursday. Division I is a little odd. The four sectional qualifying teams all play in the same gym in the same night. It's just that the top of the bracket plays at 5, and then the bottom bracket plays 20 minutes after the top finishes up. And then right now the sectional final scheduled to be played at Spash in Division I. 22-19 here. Soto, Carlson, right hand blocked but out. 23-19 Waupaca. We're at double match point here as the Comets look to finish this one off and have a date with the Mosin Indians next Thursday. Haley Bouchard, the senior, sends it over. Johnson with the dig. Sends it to the far side for Strasburg. Sets up, Kling, far side, Carlson, dug out by the Thunderbirds. Far side, Strasburg again. Bouchard with the right hand punch over. Kling to Carlson, right hand. Tipped at the net, we're at match point. Peyton Carlson having a massive, massive night again. The Waupaca faithful come to their feet. We're at match point for the final home match for the Comets this year. They are getting loud here in Waupaca. 24-19, Bouchard sends it over, back corner, it is long, and we're going to have to do it again. The crowd has to get riled up again here in Waupaca. It'll be the senior Ava Evenhouse. Loud again, student section, fans loud, 24-20, Evenhouse to serve. Carlson the dig, Kling to Peyton, right hand, and that'll do it! Waupaca wins it! 25-20, and they are regional champions here in 2025. Peyton Carlson, who else to finish it off for the Comets here tonight? Waupaca Foundry postgame show coming up. We'll keep it here for the trophy presentation. We'll run an ad, and then we'll have our postgame show after this. So we'll hear from the Waupaca Foundry in just a minute, but we'll have our trophy presentation here from Waupaca High School.
Waupaca High School AD Rob Shear as he presents the Regional Championship plaque.
More than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production jobs at Waupaca Foundry. Make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
All right, welcome back to Waupaca. The Comets are regional champions. Coach, Lakeland gave you everything that they had. Just talk about getting the win tonight.
They've got a great team. They've got some good, their middle 15 is really great. So they started out a little bit slow and they came back, showed us what they were made of. They heated up their serving, the final sets of the match, and they gave us a great challenge. It was fun to play.
And regional championship, finishing off your home season with a win. Talk about how special this group is.
This group of girls is something else. You saw them ahead of the match, and they are just the most fun, kind, energetic group that I think we've ever had, honestly. Like, every day we come in the gym is a fun day. They're there to work, but they get along so well. And I think that's what makes this team so special is there isn't anybody who thinks they're the top dog. They really just genuinely all love each other and show up every day for each other, and they proved it today on the court.
You have time to enjoy this one. You have to head back up to Mosinee next week. Just talk about taking on Mosinee again.
Did they win? Yeah. We when we looked at the bracket, we kind of look at it, and that was what we assumed would happen. So we honestly love playing in their gym. It's a smaller gym. It is electric. Like, their crowd is always in it, like ours is, and it's a battle. So we've been telling our girls every day we get to play. It's a privilege, and it's a privilege to go up there and get to face them. So we'll get our thinking caps on, and we'll get to work on Monday. But for the next couple days, we are really going to enjoy this.
And just talk about who we got here. And
we are so fortunate to have a bench that is amazing this year. And we talk about our bench players as game changers, and I honestly think it's one of the hardest positions to be in on a whole team. They don't get the glory that everybody else does, and they put in just as much work probably more than our starters do. They challenge our starters every day in practice. They grind it out. We always say iron sharpens iron, and these guys get it done. But the energy they bring on the bench is like having a seventh person on the court, and I love them, and I am so thankful for them, and they deserve more than anybody to be here today.
All right,
we can't do it without them.
All right, ladies. Now it's your time to talk. Obviously, being on the bench it can be fun at times. I was a bench player in high school. Just talk about riling these girls up and having fun.
I feel like, I love these girls. I'll do anything for them, whether it's like in practice or in the game. Like, sure, it's hard to scream, but like that's what gets them going. And like, if it's the energy they need, it's what we'll give. And it's honestly an honor to share like anything with them, let alone a team, like a court, all that.
And just talk about that, being at practice every day with these girls and getting them pumped up on game day.
Yeah, we put all the hard work in practice. We're working every day for that, and I think us as a team, just even us bench players, that we're challenging ourselves and just having fun. I really think that our team has something special, and we're ready to bring it.
All right, we'll put you guys in the house, all right? You know what to do?
Hey, folks, just give me that.
I'll give you this.
Was victorious over Greensburg. That means next Thursday's game will be played in Mosinee at 7 o'clock.
Okay, say your first name, last name, say your first name, last name. We're regional champs, we're in the house.
All
right.
I'm Bella Bocello.
And I'm Emily Beiersdorf.
And we're regional champs!
Congratulations. Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Waupaca. The Comets 3-1 winners. They will be in Mosinee next Thursday. We'll have that game here on Celeste Sports. We have no other broadcasts until next Thursday, with all the other playoffs have, I guess, halted, but no other postseason broadcasts until next Thursday here on Celeste Sports. For Braden Sutter, this is C-Mave signing off from Waupaca. Have a blessed night. We'll talk to you again next week on Celeste Sports.